Good morning, dear students. Good morning, all of you. So, this is a video of class 9, and in this video, we are going to talk about that existence of atom. So, here you know that the John Dalton was the scientist who gave the atomic theory, and in that theory, he explained everything about the atoms. And here you can see in detail that how atoms actually exist. So, in that postulate, atom cannot exist independently. You know, the last postulate was there. There it was written that atoms cannot exist independently. It takes part in the chemical reaction and it will react with some of its own atom or some of the different atoms to form one of the molecules to form one of the compounds. So we will actually deal this in the detail. Now you know that some of the atoms are there. They can exist freely. They can exist independently. Means Dalton's told that atoms cannot exist independently, but later on, after some time, it was found that some atoms are there which can exist independently, and that one was called as inert gases. Okay, now, which are quite stable, which do not require any of its element, its atom or other atom to react with this one. So we can say that are called as inert gases. Okay, now that one was quite stable, sorry, unstable, not stable, and that's why they cannot combined with some other thing, and that's why they are called as inert gases or also called as monoatomic gases. Okay, now so you can see here, if I will write some name of that one, so helium would be one, neon would be one, argon, krypton, xenon, radon, these are inert gases. And as you can see, how many number of the helium is there? Only one, no? Neon, only one. So monoatomic means what? Monoatomic means mono, here it is written mono means single. So single atoms of helium, single atoms of neons are there, so that's why it is called as a monatomic gases. Okay, now so you have understood that atoms can exist independently also. Here the second slide you can see atoms generally exist in two forms. Here it is clearly given that atoms exist in two forms. First of all, molecules, and second one, ions. Molecules, what molecules are there? Molecules means, you can see here it is classification is actually given. Okay, atoms, atoms are electrical neutral. Electrical neutral means what? Electrical means neutral means no charges are there, no positive charges, no negative charges, so atoms are electrical neutral. Further it has categorized into molecules and ions. Molecules electrical neutral, molecules will also remain, it is made up of the atoms, not two atoms combined together to give a molecules. So that one, atoms are electrical neutral, though molecules will be also electrical neutral, but ions are electrical charged. Okay, now so you have seen the first categorization of atoms into molecules and into ions. Then after these molecules, will go and categorize into molecules of elements and molecules of compound. Here it is written molecules of compound, and ions can give you the combination of two different ions will give you ionic compounds. So all the categorization you have understood. The atoms, first of all, it will categorize into the classify into the molecules, and second one ions, and then molecules can also be called as molecules of elements, molecules of compound, and ions when combined together then it will give the ionic compound. Okay, now then after you can see molecule. Here the topic is molecules, how the molecules will form. Molecules will form when I am going to write, suppose X is any atom, and here I will also write X is another atom. So another atom means what? X, same atoms are there, and this will give you X2. Okay, now when the same type of atom, same X combined together, then it will give X2, and that one is known as combination of atoms of the same element. Combination of atoms of the same element. Same element means what? X is also the element of that X atoms, X is element and its atom would be also X. Okay, na? But it would be the smallest part. Okay, na? So that you can see combination of the same element and combination of atoms of different element. Different elements will also be there, and that will also form the molecules. Here you can see the very first one, uh, molecules of the elements. And how molecules of the elements will form? Molecules of element will form, you can see here it is written, same kind of atoms. I had shown you X plus X. Here example is O2. So O plus O, what it will form? It will give O2. Okay, now same kind of atoms join together to form molecule, and they are called molecules of elements. Why this is called the molecules of element? As this is actually element, this is also element, and it is forming O2, and O2 is a molecule. Molecule is formed from what? Molecule is formed from element, oxygen, oxygen. So molecules of elements. Okay, now you can see all the atoms in the molecule of an element are single type or same kind. It is written all the atoms in the molecule. Oxygen, suppose oxygen element is there, their smallest particles I have taken, and that one is a smallest O, oxygen atom. And for other I have taken one more oxygen atom, so O plus O, that one will give O2. Okay, now so that one is what? Molecules of the same type, molecules of the element. Okay, na? And that is known as homoatomic. What is the meaning of homoatomic? Homoatomic, homo means same, homo means same, atomic means atom. So same type of atoms when combined together, then it will give molecules of element. And here you can see the examples are O2, O3, P4, S8, means oxygen, oxygen will combine. O2 will give O plus O plus O plus will combine. O3 will give P plus P plus P plus P. 4 times P, P4 will give, and S8, yes, no? 8 times S will give you S8. Okay, now you can see what is atomicity. Atomicity means the number of atoms present in a molecule. Okay, na? If I will write the number of atoms means what? If I will write here O2, if I will write here O2, if I will write here O3, okay, na? P4. Okay, so you can see number of atoms. How many oxygen atoms are there in O2? 2. How many oxygen atom is there in O3? 3. How many atoms are there in the P4? 4. Okay, now so this one is the atomicity. Not clear? O2 means number is 2. Oxygen is not a number. Oxygen is not a number. Number is 2. O3 number is 3. P4, 4 is number. So that one is the its atomicity. If someone will ask what is the atomicity of O2, then you will tell 2 is the atomicity of oxygen gas. Okay, na? What is the atomicity of ozone? O3 is ozone, na? So what is the atomicity? 3. What is the atomicity of P4? 4. Okay, na? So that one is given. Classification of molecules of the element on the basis of their atomicity. Monoatomic means, you know, na? Monoatomic elements which are stable, and I had given that example: helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon. That one is very stable. They do not require any of the atoms to react with it, and they are very stable one, and that one is monoatomic, single. Okay, na? Diatomic, which are found in pair, like O2, like N2, like Cl2, Br2. This one is diatomic. Triatomic is what? Triatomic means that O3. O3 gas is triatomic, na? Oh, so that one is triatomic. So this you should see. Classification we have done: monoatomic element which are very stable in single form, diatomic pair one which are found in pair, and triatomic means 3 atoms combined together. Okay, na? So that one is the case. Okay, thank you dear students.